Hello, I'm telling my inner Wizard Kelly. I love the Brown family. um, and I used to think Wizard Kelly's character was just hilarious because they never showed his face. And I'm like, why did they never show Wizard Kelly's face? So this is gonna be a Wizard Kelly type video. Excuse the loudness of my um, heating system. Honestly, I need to get a microphone, and I'm gonna be getting one soon, so I can do videos like this more often. But today, we are on day 3 of 12 days of crochet. This video is going to be for day 2 and 3 because I started this bag yesterday. So I crocheted all of this yesterday. So it's blue bottom, cream, and then tan, and we're going to try and finish this off today. Yesterday was a very interesting day for me, so I did not feel like recording. I just felt like being cozy, and I felt like being present with myself and just crocheting. So that's what I did. And yeah, so I'm sorry that you guys don't have a day 2 video, but this is gonna be day 2 and day 3 put together. So I'm still a beginner crocheter. Is that a word? A beginner crocheter. But let's get into why I am crocheting. I was watching this man live, and he was in the countryside. I forgot which parish he was in, but he's going live and he just had me laughing. I was like crying at first, and I was like, look at this is so sad. And then, he was like being himself, and he was just like, Melissa, come mash up the place and all these things. And I was just like laughing because he's joking about it. And I'm like, man, this is so wholesome. Like, he's really, just being positive. And next thing I know, this man just live and talking, and then the whole mango tree just snaps in half and falls on camera. And I'm just like, oh my God, like, this is so serious. And it's sad at the same time, but they were being positive, and I was just in shock. Like, I just saw a mango tree split in half on camera, and this man is taking it so well. Because I would have been like, Lord. I don't know what I would have done, honestly, but it was just like, I don't know, I think it was like I just had so many emotions because I was like just there, and it didn't make sense to me, in the sense of like just seeing the weather before I left. I was like, I was just there. It doesn't even make sense. Like, it was just, and it just, that's all I kept saying. It was like, I was just there. And then I went on other TikTok lives, and it was this one lady. She was like in a hotel, and I was like, oh, this looks familiar. And then it was the same hotel I had just checked out of. And sis was she was walking back to her room, and I was like, it's like I was just sitting there on Tuesday. I ate breakfast in that chair. And I was like, that's where I sat at. And then she kept walking, and she turned, and I was like, okay. I literally was staying right there. I was like, that's where our room was. And I was like, wow. And she was like, yeah, like, everything's okay right now, da da da. And I was like, well, at least everything's fine right now. Sorry, I always have problems crocheting this portion of the bag. But she was like, yeah, everything's okay right now. Like, this is what the food they gave us. And I'm like, wow, like, she just walked past my room. That's crazy. So then the next day, I'm like coming back to check on her and stuff, like on her lives and stuff, to see how she doing, how she made out, and if everything's okay. She went and walked around the hotel, and why was the seat that I sat in, the roof caved in right where we were just sitting to have breakfast on Tuesday. And I was like in shock. I was like, only God, truly. And I was just grateful, and I just started crying again. I was just like, oh my God, like, God is so merciful. And then I was just like thinking about all the saints, and I was just like reaching out, you know, to the ones I had met. And I'm just glad that everybody was okay. But it still was just like to see where I was seated at, and then to see that the roof literally collapsed where I was seated. I was like, that is wild. Like, it just made me so grateful. But I've been yapping a lot. But yeah, so this is pretty much what we're doing. 12 days of crochet is just crocheting items for Jamaica relief, just something small, like outside of other donations that have already been made, but just something heartfelt and handmade. Because I'm not gonna lie, Jamaica, like, I was in the airport looking up houses and rent and how to become a legal citizen. So that's how wonderful of a time I had in Jamaica, and found some YouTubers, and I'm just like, yeah, let me see how y'all living over there. And I'm like, let me see, I think I could do this. Like, you know, I'm island gal in my head, in my heart. Anybody that knows me, y'all know how I am. So I just wanted to do something else besides like those donations, something more personable, you know. And I'm gonna leave a note with each item that I make. And essentially what I want to do is just make this bag and fill it up with like the personal care items, like, you know, pads and wipes and things like that for women, and then have bags for men with like soap and stuff. Y'all, it's this yarn. Okay, the yarn particles, it's just like making my nose itch. I'm donating through my church though, because we have boots on the ground, and I know that the people in need are being looked after. So this is a super talky video, and I am so sorry. Not sure if you guys will like it, but I hope you guys stick along and watch the whole video. And I hope y'all like this. Let me know how y'all feel. Like, genuinely comment. Comment what y'all think of the Wizard Kelly vibes. I really want to do more Wizard Kelly vlogs. And I have so much content coming up, y'all. I really do. So aside from the 12 days of crochet, which I think I'm going to post probably like 2 videos at a time, like in a sense of like 2 days at a time. So today will be 2 and 3. I would like to post every single day, but I'm not going to lie to you. Tomorrow's Sunday, and I don't crochet on Sundays. So that's why you're not going to get one on Sunday. So it's probably going to be like an every other day upload type thing. So this is day 2 and 3 in one video. But I will be vlogging for our church's Holy Convocation, and I'm super excited about that. Okay, I just have to show y'all. Look at it. It needs its own moment. Look at this. Isn't it a beaut? It is lovely. I have finished the bag, y'all. Like, the bag. I added tassels. It's gorgeous. I'm about to make a bunch. Okay, not a bunch. I'm making 4 more of these, and I'm going to fill them with the personal care items. I think I mentioned that earlier. Yeah, I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.